Well, at a human level, I listened to her statement this morning and one can understand the stress that she's going through, as any human being would be going through in this situation. But her description of the country is something that I don't recognise. When the UN produces a report that there are 14 million people in Britain living in poverty, when 130,000 children are living in insecure accommodation, then I think we've got to recognise there is a need for a change of direction in this country. And she's not offered it, and I'd be very surprised if any of her successors offered it.
Do you think it was the right decision for the country for her to stand down?
Yes, because she clearly cannot command a majority in Parliament. She clearly has lost the confidence of her own MPs, and in all the discussions she's been having with her MPs, they've all said one thing to her, that they don't support her strategy.
Isn't this not good in terms of where your party wants to see Brexit go, though? In all likelihood, you'll have a Brexiteer Prime Minister coming in who's maybe more favourable towards going for a no-deal Brexit. Haven't you shot yourself in the foot a little bit by not compromising and taking those concessions that Mrs May was offering?
Not in the slightest, because she wasn't really offering concessions. What she was offering, what had already been put on the table. Yes, we want to prevent a no-deal Brexit, and we will do everything in Parliament to prevent a no-deal Brexit. But the reality is, a new Conservative leader isn't going to solve the problem. There has to be another opportunity for the people of this country to decide who they want to be in their government, how they want the government to be run, what the long-term strategy is of that government. I think we need a general election. We don't need another Tory leader installed by Tory MPs.
So what should be the first thing then that the new Prime Minister does when they come into office at the end of July, probably?
Call a general election so that we can have an election to decide the direction we go as a country.
But don't you think, though, that the softest form of Brexit, the type of Brexit that Labour wants, a very Labour image of Brexit, is getting further away now, and a harder form of Brexit, especially when we see the results coming out from the European elections, is becoming more likely?
No, I don't. I think that the dangers of a no-deal Brexit have always been there and clearly are still there at the moment. But I would say to those people that think a no-deal Brexit is a solution, think very, very carefully. Think of the jobs and industries that will be damaged and lost as a result of that. Think very carefully about our future, particularly for young people in this country.
Would you work with someone like Boris Johnson or Dominic Raab, a Brexiteer Prime Minister, if they came and said, we want to speak to Labour about how we're going to do this?
It's not my choice who the Tories choose as their leader. Whoever it is, we will put our case, which we've put consistently, which is about bringing people together, which is about recognising the importance of a very close relationship with Europe in the future, and about protecting jobs and living standards within our society. It's about bringing people together. All we've got is a government, up to now, that has been divisive. We've got a Tory party that is not just divisive, but is totally divided as well.
Does the case for another referendum, another public vote on Brexit, get stronger because of what's happened today?
The arguments will go on about that. I think the time to discuss that is when we can see the direction in which the offers are going to be put, one way or the other. The important thing now is for the Prime Minister to recognise that her strategy has not worked. The divisions in the Tory party make a Conservative government untenable. There has to be an election so that people can decide their choice for their future of this country, not just on relations with Europe, but on all the other issues of social injustice, the debt level of young people trying to get through education, the housing crisis, the poverty crisis. All these things have got to be addressed. We cannot go on becoming a more and more unequal society and shortchanging our young people.